Hello, Taurus, and welcome to your January 22nd through the 28th weekly reading. We're going to take it day by day, see what's in store for Taurus on the collective. Let's see where all that hard-working, grounded energy is going. Slow and steady, Taurus. Look at the Sunday through Saturday forecast. This is Rachel Navy, aka Villagio Strega. For those of you who do not know me, welcome. You can find me over on Facebook at Villagio Strega, traditionalhealer.com, TikTok, and here on YouTube is Rachel Navy. Every Thursday, I try and go live at around 7 p.m. Eastern Time for live readings. Catch me there if you can. And I'm available, of course, for personal readings. Most evenings after 4 p.m. Eastern Time. So Sunday's starting out with the Four of Swords, and you're resting. Finally, Taurus takes a break. It's a day of rest and recovery. I have got the Six of Swords coming up for Monday, the Five of Swords. A lot of swords energy in your head a lot this week here, Taurus, by the looks of things. Let me just bump these up a little bit higher here. Take a look at the Wednesday through Saturday spread. What do we got for Taurus on the collective? Swords, swords, and more swords. We have fortunes here on Wednesday. That's why you're thinking so much. Maybe worried. Maybe you're traveling here, Taurus. Maybe it's time for a vacation. By the looks of things, all the Tauruses are going like, yep, absolutely right. They love their work usually. Get a job done. Friday, Page of Cups, the Empress on Thursday. My, Taurus. My. There it is. And that, the Nine of Swords, is your Saturday. You know, that's showing up for a lot of people on Saturday. Bottom of the deck is the Five of Pentacles energy. We're going to talk about that here in a moment because I think that has a lot more to do with all this mental stuff, all this swords energy swarming around you this week. Taurus, again, that today is a day of rest for you, right? Time to rest, recover, put your thoughts away for a little bit. I've never known a Taurus to be a terrible worrier, but you are for some reason, or you have been lately. And now this is an indication to take a break from that, get a good night's sleep, because the Six of Swords is coming up on Monday, right? This is the card of voyage with baggage. And it is this way, and it comes with a little assistance, thankfully. But you're either considering moving away from some sort of obstacle or emotional struggle in your life to distant lands or to return home in some fashion. Or again, it may be time for a little vacation, whatever it is, so that way you can put those swords away, put those thoughts away. Five of Swords energy is out on Tuesday. Don't have to remind you that this is a conflict of sorts, right? You know that maybe you're dealing with somebody controlling, maybe you're dealing with somebody else's ego, but it's time again to stop butting heads in that very Taurus fashion with this individual and just walk away, let it go, remove yourself from that situation, Taurus. This may be work related, it may not be. Wednesday's energy is the Wheel of Fortune. Guess what? It's your lucky day on Wednesday. Lucky break. It's all in divine timing. Something's coming in for you to close out a cycle so you can begin something new. You're going into the Empress card energy. Of course you are. There it is. There's that abundance. That's what you've been working for. That's that beautiful creative energy, abundance energy, harvest energy, reaping the rewards on Thursday. Or, you know, for some of you, it's finding out there's messages of motherhood coming in. Could be someone is pregnant, or they're rebirthing or birthing some new idea, some new passion in their life. Page of Cups is coming out on Friday. There it is, the new love message, something new beginning, some happy thought, playful energy, childlike energy for Friday. So have some fun after work for a change. There, Taurus, you don't have to be all work and no play all the time. This energy, again, could be messages of love, could be an apology coming in for many of you, but I think the bigger thing is here is to have some fun, especially because of all this stress here at the start of the week. However, you always got to, the weekend, I guess, are the days you worry the most. You got Nine of Swords energy showing up on Saturday. Let it go. It's all within your control. It's all within your grasp. here, Taurus. Don't overthink, don't overanalyze as best as you can. Try not to worry about these things because they'll give you headaches. I feel like Taurus has, some of you Tauruses have big tension headaches going on. Five of Pentacles. Here's why. Five of Pentacles with the Two of Pentacles and the King of Swords. Swords, swords, and more swords. And you're an earth sign. My goodness. Five of Pentacles is you're feeling rejected, left out in the cold in some sort of situation, maybe because you have this decision to make. This may be indeed dealing with an employment or a financial obligation or opportunity. Should you do this or should you do that kind of thing? There's always one opportunity or one choice that's better than another. Plan things out. That's what that King of Swords is saying. Make sure you're being honest. Make sure there's integrity in the situation, and make sure you've got a thorough plan to handle all of this. Let's consult the Crow deck here. For a moment. This is Urban Crow Oracles for some more guidance, clarity, and support for my Tauruses for this week, January 22nd through the 28th, please. So what do you have in store for Taurus? Let's see what we got here on the collective. What are all these swords about for the Taurus? 3 cards, please. 3 cards for the Taurus. 3 cards for Taurus energy, please. Here's my first one with commitment. Could be related to house, home. Again, I feel it's more employment related with you guys. Something really stressing you out. That's where that Wheel of Fortune and the Empress cards coming in to feel like it's going to be okay, I promise. Let's see what else we get here. Get the upheaval. Yeah, I definitely feel that going on at the start of the weekend over here on the weekend for you. Things are just out of balance. Out of balance. It's stressing the Tauruses out. And there it is. Last card, caching. Oh. Taurus. Yeah, it's either you're saving something for a rainy day or you got to tap into your resources here. Because shit's hitting the fan this week. I'm not going to lie. Things are I feel like contracts are being broken. I feel like there's this sense of like, you just don't want to deal with it right now. And it is the better part of the week, before we hit the weekend here, it is kind of like, well, one situation relaxes and it's kind of like, all right, I found solutions. I feel good about this. But then it's like you're over worrying because you're not checking into your resources or you're not saving for a rainy day in some fashion. I feel like the commitment's there, but there's just too many scenarios here going on that you're just like, okay, I can't make heads or tails of this anymore. That's why you need to give yourself a little break. You need to plan accordingly, right? You recognize too that you don't have to do everything by yourself here, Taurus, or you don't have to feel alone in this situation, because I feel like it's not just you. There's like many parties, many people involved. And this is starting to feel like really, really specific for someone. But at the same token, I think it's more of a week of like learning curves. I think it's more of a week of just like ride it out. I want to say the coast is going to be clear kind of next week. It definitely feels in this particular start of the week situation that it is by Wednesday. But again, gather up your resources, maybe prepare for the worst, but hope for the best, and if knowing you in the very Taurus fashion, you're just going to like put your head down and trudge through. I kind of got a feeling too that this week is an opportunity to be like, okay, if I'm not wanted here, or if I'm unwelcome, or I'm not doing a good enough job, or whatever it is, then I'm going to take a little break here, collect my thoughts, and start rebirthing something here, start creating something new for myself. But for some reason, and this is very, very specific, I feel like somebody's going to be like starting a woodworking business, that they've come from some sort of situation where it's like, okay, restrictions at one job, and they're like, screw that, I'm going into business for myself now. And it may have something to do with woodworking or some sort of wood crafting skills, as well as I'm also picking up like psychology or some sort of compassionate position, human services position with all these swords here. Again, mental kind of stuff. But look for the positives. I'm hearing grandbabies on Friday for many. And apologies are also coming out here on Friday as well. This may bring new stress as a result of it, because maybe you were like, okay, I'm done with that and I'm moving forward this way now. And now it's like, oh, shoot. Saturday, it catches up with you where you may not be ready to let go of the previous situation that was giving you so much strife earlier in the week. So I wish you well, Tauruses. Come and check me out, Villagio Strega. Blessed be.